Why is he getting so angry from his little corner where he's sitting? He must just concentrate on his work and do his work. Stop questioning the minister. His work is cut out in KZN. He must just focus and do what other provincial commissioners are doing. He must stop really trying to run after the minister and challenging the minister's decision and as if like, I don't know, maybe he should be the minister of police.
He sounds like, General, he sounds like a very aggrieved man. Before I let you go, are you a criminal? He's referred to you. He said in that meeting that the police minister had organized at his premises, you didn't say anything in that meeting, and he basically said there can basically be no peace between a police officer and a criminal. That seems to have been suggested that you a criminal?
No, Cressida, I'm 37 years in this field. I've been doing this job, and many people, all the provinces know me. I've done my job throughout the country. I've served the people of South Africa, and there are big cases that I can point you out, including the AKA that you're talking about. I'm the one who was pushing it.
Okay. I have seen your burning questions about the big white elephant in the room. Who is Shadrack Sibiya, and is he the same one who was inside Phakathi, the crime scene at the Khumalo home, as a civilian the night of the unaliving of SENZO MEYIWA? And I have the answer for you, or at least I'm ready to give you the official answer from the archives, okay? From the archives here, you see an article. It says, MEYIWA trial, accused wants former Hawks head Shadrack Sibiya to testify. And the article was by Mzansi Unfiltered. And the article says, former Hawks head Shadrack Sibiya, who was one of the first officers on the scene after the Bafana Captain SENZO MEYIWA's October 2014 murder, must be subpoenaed to testify, the defense said in the Pretoria North High Court. Hello, Mzansi. Welcome back to my channel. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe as I bring you updates on this Shadrack Sibiya and Tontoni versus Umkhwananzi over there in his tiny little corner of KZN, or should I say, and I quote, per the Lieutenant General Shadrack Sibiya, that General Umkhwananzi should remain in his tiny little corner of KZN, where he is the KZN police commissioner. So, Mzansi, I saw your questions over and over again, so I said, okay, no problem. Let me do a video response and let you guys know that yes, at the time of the unaliving of SENZO MEYIWA, Shadrack Sibiya was a civilian, but he was there, okay? He was there. He was there so much that he goes onto Netflix and tells us his version of events of that night. So what exactly, so I also want to go into as well another name that came up from General Umkhwananzi's press briefing, okay? And that name is Uvusumuzi Cat Matlala. Matlala. No, not Matlala. Matlala. And Uvusu Cat, who exactly is he? I'm just going to let you know, okay? Meet Vusumuzi Matlala, the businessman named in the shocking criminal syndicate allegations by the KZN Police Commissioner General Unhlanhla Umkhwananzi. Vusumuzi Cat Matlala is a 49-year-old Gauteng-based businessman and self-styled tenderpreneur, has emerged as a polarizing figure in South Africa's ongoing battle against corruption and organized crime. He's named today by KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Unhlanhla Umkhwananzi during a dramatic press briefing, and Cat is accused of being a linchpin in a sprawling criminal syndicate allegedly involving politicians, police officers, prosecutors, and judicial figures reportedly controlled by a powerful substance cartel. Cat rose to prominence as a flamboyant businessman who amassed wealth through his lucrative government contracts. His company, Medicare 24 Tshwane District, secured a 360 million South African police services Health Services tender in 2024, despite red flags raised over allegations of fronting, collusions, and fraud. This deal later was cancelled. Ooh. Oh. So the deal was cancelled. His opulent lifestyle, marked by luxury fashion, cosmetic surgeries, and international travel, stood in stark contrast to his unraveling of his business ventures. Cat's name first surfaced in connection to tender irregularities at Tembisa Hospital, where he was linked to fraud probes sparked by the 2021 assassination of the whistleblower Babita, who had flagged his companies for suspicious activities. He also faced scrutiny for alleged tender corruption at the Passenger Rail Agency of South Africa, PRASA, further cementing his reputation as a controversial figure in public procurement. In May 2025, Cat was arrested on 3 counts of attempted unaliving and conspiracy to commit murder, including a 2023 botched hit on his ex-girlfriend, actress and socialite Tebogo Tobejane at a Sandton club. WhatsApp messages recovered from his phone allegedly revealed chilling instructions to the hitman to shoot her in the face so that her family does not recognize her. His wife, Tsakani, was also arrested in May 2025 as an accomplice in the plot, but was released on a 20,000 Rand bail. While Cat abandoned his bail bid and remains in custody awaiting trial, he faces additional charges of money laundering, underscoring the breadth of his alleged criminal activities. Yesterday, Mkwananzi escalated the scrutiny on Cat, alleging he funded the political ambitions of Police Minister, oh my goodness, and an associate, Mr. Brown Mahotsi, through payments for travel and a January 2025 gala dinner in Cape Town. The commissioner presented forensic evidence, Section 205, if you know, you know, including WhatsApp messages showing Cat's communication with Mahotsi, who allegedly informed him on January 1, 2025, that the political killings task team investigating the syndicate had been disbanded, with case dockets transferred to the Deputy National Commissioner Shadrack Sibiya, stalling any further probes. Mkwananzi accused the senior officials, including the police minister, of shielding Cat, claims that the minister, of course, has denied profusely, calling for a thorough investigation. As Cat awaits his next court appearance on July 11, which you already know, we'll be paying close attention to that one, at the Johannesburg High Court. His case has become a lightning rod for concerns about corruption, political interference, and the integrity of South Africa's institutions. That, ladies and gentlemen, is an article that is from MDN News, as they write about who exactly is Cat and why Cat was all over General Mkwananzi's mouth. Okay, now, is there anyone else that we should let you know? Let me tell you.
On the 14th of May this year, 2025, the task team arrested Vusi Muzi, who's also known as Cat Matlala, for an attempted murder ×3. I must highlight that this Mr. Vusi Muzi Cat Matlala is an individual who was awarded a police contract of over 360 million rand in 2024. An analysis was conducted on electronic communication of this arrested person. This analysis reveals communication between the arrested Vusi Muzi at Cat Matlala, Mr. Brown Mahotsi, an associate of the Minister of Police, as well as the Minister of Police, SENZO MEYIWA TRIAL. On the 1st of January, the letter is issued on the 31st. On the 1st of January, 2025, Mr. Brown Mokhotsi sends a WhatsApp to Vusimuzi Cat Matlala, and it reads as follows, I quote, "I have arranged a meeting for Sibiya and the minister. They must have a solution." And it follows another message. "The task team that came to your house and harassed you have been dissolved. They got the letter on Monday. As we speak, they are bringing all docket to Sibiya." This letter is issued on the 31st of December 2024. This communication is on the very next day, the 1st of January 2025, where it says the dockets have been called and have been sent to Sibiya. Yes, we know the dockets only were sent to Sibiya in March this year. Further analysis of the chats indicates that Vusimuzi Cat Matlala is financially supporting the Minister of Police and Mr. Brown Mokhotsi's political endeavors. This is supported by the evidence of conversation and the proof of payments of guests for January 8 traveling cost and the Ghana dinner in Cape Town, which was done in 2025. The proof of payment, we have it, as I said, we're going to share with you, where Mr. Matlala is sending this proof of payment to Mr. Brown Mokhotsi. On the 2nd of January 2025, at about 10:05 in the morning, Vusimuzi Cat Matlala receives a copy of the letter of the disbandment of the political killing task team from Mr. Brown Mokhotsi, who is an associate with the Minister of Police. I pause to remind you that this is the very same Brown Mokhotsi that the Minister of Police had denied in Parliament and later confirmed to be his comrade but not involved with police matters. But he's sending this communication. That's what we have discovered through the investigation. On the 14th of January 2025, Mr. Brown communicates with Mr. Vusimuzi Cat Matlala as follows, I quote, "Sure, don't forget to work on your invoices." On the 15th January, Mr. Vusimuzi Cat Matlala responds with a screenshot of an invoice that he has submitted to the South African Police Service, which I guess was due for payment on his contract. On the 26th of January 2025, Mr. Brown Mokhotsi sent a message to the Minister of Police, SENZO MEYIWA, which reads as follows, I quote, "The guy of the funding in bracket 20 is also in Joburg from Tuesday. He is the one I said has a 3 billion contract with SAPS." Close quote. Open quote, again another message. "I am also meeting with the DNC and the COS today." Now, in the abbreviation, the DNC in the South African Police Service is referred to as the Deputy National Commissioner, and the COS would be, in this regard, the Chief of Staff. He says, "I'm also meeting with the DNC and Chief of Staff today in Durban for finalization of Khumalo and General Mkwanazi's matter." Close quote. Another message reads, "DNC is waiting for the Chief of Staff here. This is very significant." Close quote. This is extracted from the communication of the arrested person. So we ask ourselves a question. Is there a theory of conspiracy targeting senior officers involving the Minister of Police in this country? On the 13th of May this year, the contract of Vusimuzi Cat Matlala was cancelled by the National Commissioner of the South African Police Service. On the 14th of May this year, Vusimuzi Cat Matlala sent a message to Brown Mokhotsi, which reads, I quote, "Morning, just to let you know that my contract was cancelled yesterday, and I see you've been ignoring me and promising me things that never happened. Luckily, took screenshots of every conversation just in case something like this might happen. I'm taking all this to media and some to court on Friday when I do the interdict." Close quote. On the 30th of May, 2025, the Investigative Directorate Against Corruption, which is referred to as IDEC, requests the exhibits from the cell phone of Vusimuzi Cat Matlala from the political killings task team, and they download the content of the cell phone. IDEC is a unit that was established to deal with corruptions in the country. We don't know what is it that we're investigating for them to come and ask for these cell phone downloads. On the 25th of May, on the 30th of May, I beg your pardon. On the 25th of June this year, the project coordinator of the political killings task team is arrested by IDEC. A dramatic arrest. On the 26th of June 2025, the accused, Katiso Katie Molefe, who was arrested by the very same task team, was granted bail. Guess that one went under the radar.